Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanae, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you all my first impressions on 5 sample fragrances I received from the house of Parfums de Marly. So if you've never heard of this house, or if you want to learn more about it just like I do, keep on watching. So guys, I want to say I received these samples from Parfums de Marly on last Wednesday or Thursday, so I was excited to share them all with you guys. Parfums de Marly is known for their particular fragrance, Delina. A lot of people gravitate towards it. I don't have it in my collection, but I have smelled it and it does smell immaculate. So I understand why people give it the hype of that particular fragrance. So I wanted to deep dive in Parfums de Marly. I'm not too sure of them. I don't know particularly more about them. So I decided what, way than to just get some samples from this particular house and then review them for you guys to let you know what I think of them. So I did receive this package. It did come with the emblem of Parfums de Marly on them. And then when I go ahead and open it, so I'm going to open it here. I've already smelled them, but I'll just show you what the packaging looks like for the samples. The packaging that the samples came in looks like this. I did think it is a great presentation just for giving someone samples. I did like that they gave me a booklet of all the fragrances and all the colognes and all the parfums that they do offer. So it's also in this booklet. It lets me know everything about the fragrance. And then inside here, they have all the samples here of the 5 fragrances that I'm going to review for you guys. So I did think that was a good touch. I'm going to go ahead and read off some things about this particular house I wasn't aware of, but just to give you a little bit more context, I will. So I do have on my iPad that it says Parfums de Marly draws its inspiration from the century, which celebrated the pinnacle of French elegance, the 18th century, and the realm of perfume. So I thought that was kind of cool. The founder is Julian Sprecher. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sorry, I'm trying. So he loves perfumes, and he was passed down by his father, Parfums de Marly. So that is his father's name. I thought that was kind of cool as well. One thing, so it did say when I read it that these particular fragrances are in strong position, and he thought about the concepts that were short, striking, and direct. He was also had an unfailing influence by the history of the palace and gardens near where he was born and where he was raised. So I did think that was good to, give a little history on this particular brand. I didn't know much about it except for that perfume that everyone talks about. So I thought, what better way to read up on it and then share it with you guys as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the impressions of the perfumes. The first sample that I'm going to share with you guys, I see is called Safanad. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm not too sure. These names are French names, so I'm not really too sure. So I think it's called Safanad. They did give me this small one. I'm reading in the booklet they gave me. So they said Safanad. The top notes are orange, pear. The heart notes are lang lang, orange blossom, and the base note is vanilla and amber. So let's go ahead and spray and see what it smells like. Oh, this is good, guys. I immediately get the orange blossom and the vanilla. So if anyone knows me, orange and vanilla and musk, those are my 3 favorite things in perfume. So this is amazing. When I see in the book, it says it is an ode to orange blossom, which stirs the senses. The first thing I think of, I don't even know when you could wear this, because for me, I would wear this all year round. But it is kind of heavy because it has that amber in it just a little bit. So I would say you can wear this in the evening more so than the day. But this is really good, guys. Safanad, so I would say it's predominantly in the orange. I don't really get too much of the pear, so I'm not really too sure about that. But I do get that burst of orange. And then the dry down is really unique. So I'm going to have to, I like this one. This is really good. So this is Safanad. I thought this was really good. Yeah. I would recommend this, just smelling it off the first time. I'm not sure about the longevity of it or anything like that. This is just the first impression of it, and I really like it. The next one I have for you guys is Meloria. I think that's how you pronounce it, Meloria. So in looking at the book, it says it's a joyous floral fragrance, vibrant and exciting. It is a rose floral fruity. The top notes are red berries, raspberries. The heart notes are rose, lang lang, and the base notes are vanilla and musk. Could be a contender, so let's go ahead and try. In the first impression, the first thing I get is the berries, but that's usually how it works. You know, the top notes is something you get when you first spray it. The base notes consider what the dry down is. I would say this is a good fragrance. To me, this is very light, so I would say this is daytime appropriate. I definitely get those berries, so if you're more of a fruity floral person, but I mean fruity in the sense of romantic, not fruity in the sense of childish or like candy, not that type of fruit, no. This is just like a burst of berries. I would say you can definitely wear this during the day, and I would say any season, honestly. This is really good as well. Wow. I didn't think I was going to like that too much because of the Lang Lang. I'm not really a Lang Lang person, but when I read it, I do like raspberries, I do like berries, I do like musk, vanilla, rose. This is really good though, but I would say this is a daytime fragrance. I wouldn't wear it at night, only if you're going to be like going from morning to, you know, like before evening. I don't know what that period is called. So I would say anytime before 7. I think this is appropriate. This is really good as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one I have is called Darcy. So in the book, it says it's a softness of white musk, a freshness of citrus, and a sensuality of patchouli for a feminine fragrance with character. Its top notes are bergamot and orange, heart notes rose and jasmine, base notes patchouli and musk. So this is Darcy. Okay, the first thing I get is the patchouli and the musk. I'm not really getting the orange or the bergamot in the top note. The first thing I'm getting is the musk. I would say this is amazing actually for nighttime, because I can smell that the first spray, it just, the projection just hit me right in the face. So I think that's a good sign. Oh, to me, this is a nighttime fragrance. I wouldn't wear this during the day. It would be a little too heavy because you have that bergamot, you have patchouli, and you have musk. Out of the 6 notes, you're going to get mostly all of the, you know, musk, patchouli, bergamot. It's hard to explain, guys, honestly. But in the 6, you're getting mostly heavy fragrances. So, of course, to me, this is a nighttime scent. I think this is really good. To me, it exudes sex. Sorry, it does. Sexiness, it exudes, if you're going on a date, if you're going for nighttime, especially in the summertime, this is really good. I feel like a man could wear this, even though it's a feminine perfume, but I feel like a man could wear this, a woman could wear this, but it is only nighttime appropriate, and I say it's for any season. I think this is a good one as well. This is a contender too. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one up is called Athalia. Athalia is an iris the iris brings an elegant floral composition with contrast in the amber accord. It is a woody floral. Its top notes are bitter orange and incense. Its heart notes are orange blossom, and its base note is vanilla and musk. So this is Athalia. Now, keep in mind, I am spraying this on a book, so this is not on skin. This is good as, dang, all of them are good. I'm not understanding. You know how you have a couple that might be good, but all of these are good so far. So out of 5, 4 of them I like. To me, this is like a deeper than the Darcy. So Darcy to me was a little bit more wearable. I feel like this one right here is something people are going to notice you, because I get that musk off of the top before I even get the bitter orange. But maybe because I get that incense, so the incense mixed with the musk is very deep, it's very dark, it's very this is good, guys. Now for me personally, I don't think I would wear this. The only thing, it might be a little bit too deep for me. I'm not really into too much of the incense. I don't really like incense based perfumes, but this is really good. I feel like if I did get it, I would just have to get like a little, 50 mil or something like that. I'm sorry, not 50 mil. A little sample size of it. Preferably like this. If I'm going somewhere and just want to dab it, this is fine. But honestly, to me, I think this is great for a man. I mean, even though it's a feminine perfume, I think it's amazing for a man. You know, if he just put it right here and y'all are going somewhere like a cigar bar or a jazz club, or, you know, you're going to a show late at night, or if you're just going on a date or a walk, and when that breeze hits the back of that neck, oh yeah, that's good. This is really good, guys. So I think, you know, even women, even though, you know, these are women fragrances, I think this is really good on a man. But let's say if you want to wear it, your guy wants to wear it, your girl wants to wear it, and y'all going out together, trust me, you're going to get noticed. The last sample they sent me is Delina. I think anybody who watches YouTube or knows somebody that loves fragrances knows or has heard about Delina. This is considered to be, without reading the book, when I first heard about this fragrance, I think I heard it from Karina Walden and from Sharea's Life. This is a wedding fragrance. And when I smelled it, I was like, you know, okay, I'll try it. Mind you, I'm not getting married. So I just was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just, you know, spray it. Cool. So when I sprayed it, I initially got roses. I initially got elegance. I just kind of, it does put you in the wedding feel. So when I smelled this initially, the first thing that came to mind was a white outfit that has a trail behind it, and you have your makeup looking nice, and you're very girly and you're very flirty. That's what this gave me. I think this is good though, because I don't have any too, I have sweet fragrances in my collection, yes, but to me this is rose. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know what it says. It says a cashmere wood note infused the fragrances with a velvety sensuality. It is a rose woody floral. The top notes are rhubarb and lychee. The heart notes are Turkish rose and vanilla. And the base notes are cashmere wood and musk. So it's not your typical rose. So you're not going to think about floral, you know, a burst of roses, you know, kind of too much. No, it's not like that, because I feel like the musk and the rhubarb give it that good smell. I don't understand it, because honestly, it is a rose fragrance, but it gives you all of these different aspects of what a rose could smell like. Because when you incorporate, the vanilla and the musk and mix it in with the rose, I think that's what gives it that sensuality and that softness. It's not a rose that's going to punch you, not like a red rose that you're going to get out your backyard and you're going to get that freshness from it. No, this is more of, like it says, a woody rose floral. So in my opinion, I would say, and I kind of fell into the loop a little bit, I would love to smell like this on my wedding day. If anyone has gotten married and has worn this, please let me know. Or if you're getting married, I highly recommend you going to get a sample of this. And it is going to last you, because I have smelled this before. I have a lot of fragrances and I have a lot of samples from department stores, so I have smelled this numerous times, and I do know the longevity on Delina is perfect. It's going to last you about 6 to 7 hours, so this is something that will last a long time. The projection on this is amazing. I told you, once you hit your pressure points and right here, everyone is going to smell you, and when you walk, it's just going to give you that burst of rose, and everyone's going to look and say, wow, she smells elegant. She smells fresh. She smells sensual. So I think that these are great fragrances. If I had to rate them from the first to the last, I would say my favorite is Safanad. That was the first one. I would say my second would be Meloria. My third would be Delina. My fourth would be Darcy, and my fifth would be Athalia. So those are particular ones. I'm actually looking into getting Safanad, because I did wear this before the video. So I wore it for about 2 days, and it is immaculate. I put it on my skin, and I actually accidentally put it on my jacket, and it's still there. So the projection on Safanad is amazing. One thing I did notice with Meloria, is that it doesn't last as long. I'm not sure if it's because of the berry notes that are in it that are kind of light and citrusy, but it didn't last that long. I would say about 2 to 3 hours. That is what I noticed. The other three I did not wear, unfortunately, because they're a little heavy. So I just decided, you know, I'll probably wear those in different months, except for Delina. Delina, I already know, and I already made a promise to myself. I'm not buying Delina until I get married, because this right now would be my wedding fragrance. So I thought it was great that I went ahead and got these samples for you guys, so now you know what they look like. I'm going to put the bottle up next to them so you'll see what they look like as well on the screen. I think Parfums de Marly is quality. Even the box they gave me was velvet, and I thought that was amazing. Even the presentation of it, when I got it, it had a bow on it. I unwrapped it and all that, but I did think it was amazing presentation just for samples. So if this is a house that you're looking into, now they are pretty pricey. I think they start out, but I think it's only one size. It's about this big. They start out at $320. So if this is a fragrance that you are looking into, I would say get multiple samples of this fragrance, because you don't want to buy a $320 fragrance just for it not to last or just for it not to work. If you're going to pay the money, you expect to get, deliverance for that fragrance. So Safanad is one I am looking into purchasing, maybe for my birthday. That's coming up in June, so I might treat myself to something like that, but I'm not sure at the moment. So guys, thanks so much for listening to me today ramble about this perfume house. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any of fragrances from the House of Parfums de Marly, please let me know in the description box below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. And until next time, guys, bye.